The carbon border adjustment mechanism currently is in a transitional phase from 2023 to 2025. And starting from 2026, it will also be related with costs. So companies who are importing carbon intensive materials or components will have to buy certificates for that. And these certificate prices are not specifically and fully defined. There are estimates out there where people can start to work with and to calculate with. But if someone is asking how much it will exactly cost in 2026 or in 2028, this is still evolving. Organizations from steel industry or that buying and importing steel or iron products or steel and iron materials, cement, aluminium, fertilizers, electricity, or hydrogen, those are already now falling under the CBAM. Others will follow. So everybody can already think of who is next. We don't know who is next, but others will follow. Those that all are already in these sectors, they already know. They already have been starting to work on these reportings. And in the beginning, so in the initial reporting, there was a default list. So you did not have to ask yet your suppliers. You asked yourself what I'm importing, what has steel and iron and cement and aluminium and so on in it. And then you could check in that default list which value for the embedded carbon I should take for it. This part of the transitional phase ended. So now you're no longer allowed to use default values. Now, if you importing a, for example, steel component, you have to ask your component supplier about his specific embedded carbon emissions, and there are rules for it. And he or she or this organization, if they are not fully integrated, if they are buying the steel material from a steel manufacturer, they have to ask this company for their embedded emissions. And so it goes down for the steel to the ore, so to the mine, to have the full steel supply chain then with specific information. So it's a way of getting prepared for having primary data for carbon emissions, and that's necessary right now. And everybody has to get to prepared for that who is dealing with these type of materials, with steel and iron and aluminium and fertilizers and electricity, hydrocarbon and cement.